Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I need to tell you this story, and I need to tell it quick. That's how I tell stories that are sometimes difficult, sometimes painful. I go over them quickly so I can get to the joy, get to the hope. I was rereading the account of what happened to the enslaved people from Pierce Butler's two plantations, those 436 beautiful souls who were sold away during what was known as the Weeping Time, March 2nd and 3rd in 1859. They were sold away because he had gambled up all his life, and the land and the houses and all the properties he had was not enough. But what was really valuable were those people, because folks recognized the ingenuity that lived inside of each of them. And there are accounts, there's an account that's actually written, it's in the Library of Congress, only 20 pages, but it's the hardest 20 pages to get through. And so every year when I read it, I find and I see something different. And this year I saw the horrible, horrible treatment. I've always seen that of the enslavers who were coming to purchase people, who thought that you could buy people, who believed that it was their right to buy people. And they came to purchase these people, and they were rough and gruff and nasty and disgusting. And in each instance, these enslaved people were dignified, and they held their heads high, and every woman wore a beautiful head wrap, and every person put on the best of the clothes, the raggedy clothes that they could find, but they carried themselves with great dignity. And what most people don't realize about the period of enslavement is that it wasn't like in Roots when they were standing there and, proud and refusing to do anything and fighting back. They fought back by having to try to sell their own self. They had to say, I'm good at this and I'm great at that. And if you buy me, it's going to be good. And they weren't doing that because they were docile or happy Negroes. They were doing that because they wanted to keep their families intact. They wanted to stay together. They wanted to stay together as close as they possibly could. The resistance, the reason that I am still here, the reason that I can tell you this story is because they stood the ground to stand together, to be together. Our families don't look the same anymore. They're not just bonds of blood, but they are bonds of love. And people, if we fight to stay together, in bonds of love, we win. I love you. I really do.